What's going on, guys? It's your boy Darth Eternal here with the latest Star Wars news. But before we do get into that, remember, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Also, go check out my last video as it was a good one, so give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start today's show because we have some big news today. Welcome back to the Eternal Sith Network. Guys, we got episode 6. It dropped, the season finale of the Kenobi series, the fight of the century. Today, I want to give the breakdown and just talk about what stood out to me the most from episode 6. It's not gonna be a long one, don't worry about it. It's just gonna be certain things that stood out to me. I want to talk about this fight, guys. For me, it stood out so much, and I've heard so many things about this. Now, it does take place what it seems to be like on Mustafar, but not on Mustafar, one of the moons of Mustafar. So it looks like it takes place there actually, which is pretty cool. I actually like it. It's very, full circle. But I have to say, the fight was so amazing. Now, I know some people have their own thoughts and theories and their own opinions on it, but man, can we just take a moment to literally just let it sink in? We finally, after so long, got Kenobi versus Vader. And I have to say, the beginning of this fight, you really see, Vader really putting it on Kenobi, but you see Kenobi also putting it on Vader, and it was very well matched. And I understand in the ending, we'll get to that in a little bit, but I understand how the ending of this fight is a little bit upsetting for some, but I have to say, this fight here was really amazing, and it gave me Revenge of the Sith vibes, and also paid a lot of homage to Ahsoka as well in Rebels, as we will see in just a bit. But it really shows here in this one scene where Vader tells Kenobi, you gained your strength back, but you're still weak. That is deep. That is really deep. And to be honest, I look at Kenobi and I disagree with that. He is killing it. He's fighting like the Kenobi of old. But here, he's still weak. He's still not fully there yet. You give him like 97 to 98%. But here, when he smashes the ground, when Vader smashes the ground and Kenobi goes falling down, when you see all the rebels go on Kenobi and Vader just literally is hammering him, it literally is like, I don't even know. It's just like a little kid just throwing dirt on their toy and they're burying it or in the sand or something. And Kenobi's done. You think that this fight is done. And you hear Vader, this is his victory. He thinks it's all done. He walks away. He won this fight. And Kenobi comes back. And that's because he envisions Luke, Leia. He hears quotes. He hears sayings from, Anakin. He hears it from Vader. And then Vader here senses Kenobi coming back. And Kenobi now is at 100%. He is fighting for purpose, for a reason. That behind the back move is, I loved it right there. But he's fighting for purpose. He's fighting for Leia. He's fighting for Luke. And the relationship that he has with Leia is simply beautiful. And again, they did a good job. He's killing it here. And this right here is this reminded me of the Avengers, guys, of Thanos. Literally, he went Thanos mode, Infinity mode, then the gauntlet and everything. He just literally just hammers away at Vader. I mean, this is a scene I never thought that we would get in live action. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it made Vader look a little weak because this is prime Vader. This is Vader at his best. But at the same time, there's only two people that can beat Vader in the galaxy. And if I want to see Vader beat, it's either gonna be at the hands of Kenobi or Yoda. Even Ahsoka. I mean, I wouldn't say she would beat him, but I will say she's the other person that could put it on him. Now, when I see this here, him bashing his chest plate, slices him in the back right after, it's insane, guys. I really, you see Vader just right here, slices his back. He's down. This is a moment right here. This is a true moment of weakness from Vader that I didn't think we were gonna see. And he force pushes him. Amazing, simply just amazing. And they go at it, and here he slices the helmet, which is such Rebels vibes right there. But we're gonna turn the page now and go to another scene here. Now, we have Reva, or shall I say Reva, going through the Lars homestead, looking for Luke. And they're not playing. They're protecting themselves. You see, we finally get to get Beru. We get on Beru. We have Uncle Owen fighting to protect Luke. Because we don't know what her intentions are. We don't know what she wants to do if she finds Luke. But we do learn, as of right now, it looks like she does want to kill him. But we learn later on that she doesn't. She doesn't have it in her. And the reason being is because it's not in her because, again, that's not who she is. And we learn that as she's talking to Kenobi and she says, am I like him? And he says, no, you're free. The both of them are free. And that's the beauty of it, right? I mean, you're never free from the Empire, but you can live a sane life. Does she go into hiding? What happens to her? We don't know. But we do know that she can't kill Luke. We know that for a fact. Even though she's murking, Owen. And here, I gotta give it to Beru. Round of applause. She literally knocked her. I was like, oh, damn. I'm like, girl, you put it on her for like a split second. But again, Reva's a little bit hurt. But I wanted to talk about this scene because, again, it's important to understand that her story is full circle. Her job wasn't to kill Luke. It was, at the end of the day, it was to go after Vader. This just was a side thing. But again, her story is circle now. We know that she's free. And now here we see Vader. We see Vader from Rebels, or the version of Rebels. And you hear Kenobi. He's sorry. He really is. He really did fail him. The good thing is that Anakin says, no, I killed him. So at least that's a free conscience for Kenobi. Now we see here, as I said before, Reva brings back Luke. Again, her job wasn't to kill him. And as I said before, her job, that was just a side piece, but she did it. This is what I try to tell people. Her job was to kill Vader. And she deceived Vader. She deceived the Grand Inquisitor and the fifth brother and, the third Inquisitor as well. Or should I say the fourth Inquisitor? She deceived them because, again, she was trying to get close to them. And I'm going to talk about in another video what I think is to come for the future for her. And I think that there's a lot of potential for her character. And I really, really enjoyed it in this series. Again, her coming full circle, coming to Kenobi. I think it's a beautiful thing because she knows now. And who better yet to go to have it be in an emotional state than Kenobi? Kenobi knows what it's like to be in this position. He knows what it's like to see everything that you build, everything that when you're on top, it all crumbles. Again, being a Jedi Master to now what he is today, basically a hermit on Tatooine, it hits. He knows. He just literally faced his brother who no longer is and now referenced him as no longer Anakin, but as Darth. So again, it hits really different. I enjoyed her character. I'm happy, and I think she has big things to come and a big future to come as well, which I'm super excited for, and we'll get into that in another video. And here we get Kenobi returning back to Alderaan, which I thought was so sweet. I thought it was nice for him to see Leia, as you see they're joking and laughing there. And I think it's nice because this is what I wanted to talk about. They didn't break the canon, which I thought was really nice. And actually, it added to the canon because here, she says, will I see you again? And he says, well, we basically can't give it away that we know each other because then it would endanger both of us, which makes total sense now when I watch A New Hope, when she's asking Kenobi for help and acts like she doesn't know him. Because if somebody, let's say, takes, R2-D2 and she acts like she knows him, it ruins everything. And then they'll know that he's on Tatooine and they'll know that he is watching over Luke or he's there for a purpose. And then that would ruin everything. But I have to say, she did a good job and I really fell in love with her character. I can't wait for more stuff to come out about her. And I'm going to do another video on actually Leia as well. There's so much to talk about because there's some big news on a potential future for her character. Maybe some sort of a story coming up pretty soon. But again, that is to be told and we will see it. And I had to say, I enjoyed when he gave the holster to her from Tala, which was so nice. And as you see, she's wearing it. Again, simply amazing as they had a relationship with Tala. Even though it was an episode or two, but it felt like a century. And I think that's the beauty of it. And I like how Bail Organa says, and he tells Bail Organa, Kenobi tells Bail Organa, if you need me, you can always count on me, which I thought was really, really nice. But he's going to be busy. He's going to be a busy man. We know that for sure for the next 9 years. up until A New Hope. And this is the last we see of little Princess Leia Organa, which is beautiful. And I'm excited. I can't wait to see what's in store for her. But then we get here, as I've talked about before in the past, we finally get Palpatine, the man himself, which you knew was going to be a must. As you know, now the hunt is for Kenobi again. We knew that was going to happen as he lost the fight. So that's cool. And then we finally get Qui-Gon. Yes, I'm so excited. This was something that was freaking like something that was I've been dying for. And I think we all have been. And again, super excited. I can't believe we finally got Qui-Gon Jinn. Now we know that Disney truly has been listening to us and they know what we want. And they listen to the fans. I think it just made the most sense. Now, what's in store for the future of Kenobi? Well, let's talk about it. We know that Qui-Gon is going to be training Kenobi for the next probably 9 years. He's going to go into exile. His time is done. We're not going to see, you know, him versing Vader. That's it. It's done. That's it. He's going into hiding. That's it. Going forward, what to expect? I wouldn't expect much. To be honest, I don't want a season 2. You guys can comment down below. I know everybody's gonna want one. I did too. But to be honest, how this fully ended in full circle, I'm happy where it's at. I don't think I want any more. I think that Kenobi's story is told beautifully here. I think that, again, we have the books, we have the comics. It's fine. I like his comic series now, which you guys should go check out. And it talks a little bit about his life now, what he's doing in exile on Tatooine during this time, actually. So, like I said, go check out the comic series. It makes the most sense. Like I said, I fully enjoyed this. I really did. I love the Vader fight with Kenobi. Seeing, you know, the homage to Rebels where he gets the mask cut off. I really like that. And I'm happy that Kenobi got to finally tell him that he was sorry. He really was. And to get that, you know, that full answer as to Anakin saying, you know, or Vader saying, you know, that he killed him. He killed Anakin. Now, Kenobi could rest assured that he didn't fail his Padawan, his brother. And that's the beauty of it at the end of the day. Now, Reva's character has a lot in store for the future. And also to Roken. We didn't even talk about that. But there's a lot, and we're going to talk about that in another video. But like I said, I'm really happy with the way the finale went. I think the finale, honestly, you guys could comment. Let me know what rate this episode, or not the episode, rate the season. What do you rate the whole season overall? Comment down below. I have to say, this episode really, for me, could have been a movie. To be 100%, I feel like last episode and this one could have been 2 movies in one, and I would have been so happy with that. But again, I'm happy that they ended it. It's the finale. Hopefully it stays done. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm happy. We're finally done. I'm gonna miss it. Thank you, Disney. Thank you, Lucasfilm, for giving us a Kenobi series that I truly enjoyed. For 6 strong episodes, I got to see the first 2 at Star Wars Celebration, and now I get to see the rest at home. And now we'll go back into my back the tank, relax, and watch all 6 episodes in my cave now. See how I got all those into one. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Let me know what you thought about this latest episode and what you thought about this series. Comment down below. Hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. And stay tuned as I have another video out tomorrow. Later, guys.